All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Brap Genius back at again with another video. Today I'm going to be going over my 2014 Yamaha YZ450 Supermoto. So I've had this bike for a couple months now. I built this over the winter. You know, some of my videos have been a little slower lately. I kind of wanted to just take a step back over the winter, regroup on what I'm doing with everything, and you know, basically reset. So I had the Ninja. I sold the Ninja because I have 5 bikes in total right now, and having 6 just does not make sense, especially having 2 sport bikes. So I took the time to basically sell that bike and, you know, build my first Supermoto. This has been something I've wanted to do ever since I got into motorcycles, and I figured, you know, what a better time than now. I'm just gonna do a quick walk around and then you know, go over everything that I did to the bike so that anybody else that wants to do it, you guys can do this for yourselves. It's a sweet setup. You'd see my chain is pretty loose right now. I got to retighten that. But this is basically the first real ride with this thing completely done. So let's get into everything. So before I get started with the bike, I want to show you guys photos of what the bike looked like when I bought it. So as you can see, when I bought the bike, it was a completely stock dirt bike. It's a 2014 YZ450f. And, you know, I basically went and did a whole build kit myself for it. This bike is street legal. Obviously, if you're riding a Supermoto on the road, you do need it to be street legal. It's very low key. You can see here, I have 2 headlights here. There's a very small LEDs that run along with the headlight itself for night. That way I can actually see. And then down here, I'm going to cover the plate. As you can see right here, I've got a LED bar going across, and you might be saying, well, that's not a lot. You know, what do you got? What about turn signals and all that? That's a great thing with the kit that I bought. It's from Street OHV. This is not a sponsored video, but I got it from them. The turn signals are integrated here into the headlights, and then that brake light I showed you guys, the turn signals are integrated to that as well. Something with this setup, the way that I'm running it, that light kit runs off of the fuel injection system. So this system specifically only works for fuel injected bikes. You basically tap into the capacitor somewhere under here. You can't see it from here, but somewhere up in here, there's the capacitor for the fuel injection system. They give you a T-tap, you hop right into it. It's a very simple process. I did the whole thing myself. You just take off all the plastics and everything, and you can get in there and wire everything through however you need. So it's perfect, because when it starts up, the switch is up here. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But basically, to turn it on, you press this button, you have a horn here, and then your left and right signal indicators are up there. So it's a very clean, very easy setup, which is what I wanted. I wanted it to look like a dirt bike still. I didn't want to have a whole, you know, LED bar coming off the top and all these different things. I want it to be as OEM looking as possible. Next on here, we have my Supermoto rims. I got these from Warp 9. They have been incredible. If you do a build like this, absolutely make sure that you do the spoke spec on everything. Go through, get yourself a torque wrench kit. You can get them for cheap. Make sure that they are torqued to spec, because if not, eventually you're going to over tighten one side and your wheels are going to get all messed up, and that's going to be horrible on the street. I also bought an aftermarket plastics kit, as you could tell, for it. I did the Ha theme myself. While I did end up selling the Ninja, I did want to keep the remnants of the Ninja and remember it. So as a tribute to the Ninja, you know, as like I said, that bike was one of one. That bike was beautiful. I wanted to keep that style with the ha-has again. And then I have my my seat gripper right here, gripper seat. This thing is awesome. This is great for wheelies. I did this myself. I did everything for this build myself. I didn't take it anywhere. And that's why I'm showing you guys all these different things, because it's really not a complicated process. Like I said, I wanted to record the whole process of me doing it, but, you know, I've been recording content for, I think, 6 years now almost. And while I absolutely love it, it was nice to just reset a little bit and, you know, do a build for me, for myself, and then just enjoy the process of building bikes, because that's really what I love to do. I love these transformations. Like you saw from the photos of how this bike looked before. It's completely redesigned. It's a whole new look, and it looks just as good as I hoped it would when I bought it. So I'll do a little startup for you guys, show you it, do a little walk around with the light kit and everything. So you can see right here is the switch. Push that, lights are on. I'll go around, do a walk around. See the headlight right here. We got the 2 LED lights. Turn on the blinker. Right? Very, very clean. And then up here, I forgot to show this before, the brake light switch. Goes to your front brake, so the brake lights will work. I kept the exhaust stock. I didn't want to mess with the stock. I kept the exhaust stock. I didn't really want to mess with anything with the motor. I kind of wanted to just do this build, and then eventually if I wanted to go through and, you know, do some tweaks to the motor, see how it feels, and adjust anything, I could. But I basically wanted to just get this set up. And I could have done, people are going to probably talk about a Supermoto fender as well. I like the whole dirt bike look. I didn't really want to do a Supermoto fender. I did take the highway to get here. It's horrible on the highway, I'm not going to lie. But it's only a 5-speed. This is a track bike, and I don't anticipate on riding it on the highway very often. I was on the highway for maybe 2 minutes. So overall, so far, you know, this is the first real ride. I've done a couple break-in rides with the Supermoto rims, maybe an hour or two just to ride and then readjust and do what I needed to do. But, you know, now it's fully set up and done. So today was the first ride, and so far, you know, I do love the bike. It's a different style than I'm used to. It's cool because I've ridden dirt bikes for I don't know, 7-8 years now, I think, so it's been a while. But at this point, it's nice to have something like that for the road, and a Supermoto was the one bike left on my list that I have yet to own. I've owned pretty much every style of bike at this point, except for a Supermoto. Supermoto is something I'd never even ridden before. So I'm excited for the videos that I'm gonna make on this channel with it, and I'm excited to share those videos with you guys. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the bike, if you like this setup, if you prefer Supermotos over stunt bikes, or if you like the stunt bike more. Maybe someday I'll get another stunt bike again. But thanks for watching as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.